Hi, it's Alan here from Riley Real Estate. Welcome to our market update for January 2026. Well, it's the start of a new year and it's a perfect time to have a look back and review what happened throughout 2025 and give you a bit of an insight as to where we see the market going in 2026. Well, Toowoomba continued its impressive run in 2025, cementing its reputation as one of Australia's most resilient and opportunity-rich regional markets. Demand remained high across both sales and rentals, driven by population growth from people moving here from employment, but also people looking to retire here as well. But certainly that employment, a big driver with some major infrastructure projects underway, namely the hospital, but also some big residential building projects happening, as among other things. And we've also seen migration from people coming from capital city and coastal areas as well. Our region ranked among the top 5 hottest regional markets in Australia through 2025, with values rising by over 15% in the past year and a whopping 90% over the past 5 years. So a really big period of growth for our marketplace. The median house value is now sitting at over $760,000, and this growth occurred despite a noticeable drop in transaction volume through 2025. House sales are actually down around about 27% and unit sales are down about 28%. So really significant drop in the volume of sales, but prices still continuing to grow really strongly. In fact, last year was was the strongest growth we've seen in a 12-month period since 2021, which was the first year of that really big upswing. And this really shows that our market is that classic undersupplied marketplace where we have high demand and a lot of buyers competing for fewer listings out in the marketplace at the moment. On the rental side, prices also rose steadily on the rental market throughout the year, with the current median rent now sitting at $567 a week for a house, which represents a 7.1% increase across the 12 months. Gross yield did dip slightly because that while rents have gone up, they haven't kept pace with the sales prices. And so yields come back to around 4.1%, but still remains really strong when we compare to Brisbane, which is at around about 3.2% at the moment. At present, the vacancy rate across Toowoomba sits at 0.5%, so it is a very tight market. This has been the case for some time and means that there is strong competition from tenants for properties and excellent conditions for investors looking for stable returns. Looking forward, we can see that the Toowoomba property market is well positioned for further growth in 2026. We don't necessarily expect it to be at the level that we saw in 2025, but it is a marketplace that is primed to continue to grow throughout the year, particularly in high-performing suburbs, as well as those affordable entry-level areas in our region. That's our market update for January. I hope that's been of some value to you. Thanks for watching. We look forward to speaking to you next week.